If I can have everyone's attention up front. Again, I realize these conversations are quick, but we have a lot more important stuff to cover here. Thank you. All right, so before we go into the next presentation and discussion, I want to ask you to get out your polling keypads. So one part of this process that's really important to us is making sure that we are doing a really good job representing the whole county in this entire public engagement process. So we're going to ask a few questions that help us understand your relationship to the school system, where in the county that you live, so we're getting good geographic representation, and we're also going to ask a question about race and ethnicity. But very quickly, the keypads are really easy to use. You probably used them in different settings before. We're going to ask a question. You'll have option to choose from. You press the button corresponding to your option. You should get a green flash on your keypad, and that tells you that the system has recorded your vote. All right. If you make a mistake, the system's very forgiving. Just press the number that you want. The system takes your last vote. All right. So again, we're going to ask 3 questions. And actually, so this one's a little different. So this is select all those that apply to you. So just like I said for kind of single option answers, if you have 2 or 3, you press the button, you see the green flash, you press the next button, green flash, so on and so forth. So select for all those that apply to you. 1, I'm a parent with kids currently in the school system. 2, parent or guardian with kids who are not yet of school age. 3, a parent or guardian who used to have children in the school system. 4, a parent of children of pre-K-12 age in private schools. 5, I don't have children but care about our county schools. 6, I'm a pre-K-12 student in MCPS. 7, I am a pre-K-12 student but not in MCPS. So again, apply. If there's more than one, you can just press those, make sure you're getting. Say it again. If none of those apply, yeah, we should have had an 8th option. Again, I can't create an 8th option on the fly. But good feedback will make sure there's an 8th option next time. All right. So did everyone have a chance to vote? I don't see any hands up. So still voting? You're confused. Okay, but has everyone had a chance to vote for their options here? All right, so Kim, let's see the results. All right, so we have 60% parents with kids or parents or guardians with kids currently in the school system. We have another 19% who don't have children but care about our schools. 17% parent who used to have children in the school system. And the rest are at 11%, 8%, 5%, 1%, but obviously all important perspectives in the room that have an investment in the school system and in the county. All right, second question, and this is just single option. Which of these best describes where you live? We tried to be fairly exhaustive in the list, so this may not be the way you think of the county, but it's all kind of directional. So 1 in the northwest, examples, Poolsville, Dickerson, Boyd's, Germantown. 2 northeast, 3 north central, 4 central, 5 east, 6 southeast, 7 southwest, 8 south, 9 I live outside the county, but I'm connected to the county in other ways. So do your best to figure out, in general, where you go out of those 8 options if you live in the county. And if you can't see the options, you can feel free to move a little closer. Kim's not only our technical director, she's our DJ. All right, anyone still voting, still trying to figure out what your relationship is to the 8 options we've provided here? All right, I don't see any hands going up, so let's see the results. All right, so 49% live in the south vicinity of Silver Spring, Tacoma Park, Wheaton, and White Oak. probably makes sense, right, given where we are. But we have 16% in the Southwest, Bethesda, Chevy Chase, Potomac, 13% Southeast, Colesville, Fairland, Burtonsville, and then everything else is in the single digits. But again, we have a real mix of folks from kind of all parts of the county here in some numbers. All right, and then the final question is around race and ethnicity. Again, making sure that we're doing a good job in our outreach so that all parts of the community are participating actively in this process. So 1, I consider myself African American Black, 2, Caucasian White, 3, Latinx Hispanic, 4, Asian American or Pacific Islander, 5, Native American, 6, more than one race, 7, I don't care to say. All right, Kim, you know, old school on us here. All right, has everyone had a chance to vote? Anyone not, raise their hand if they're still voting. All right, let's see the results. All right, so we have a nice mix in the room, 42% Asian American, 42% Caucasian White, 13% Asian American Pacific Islander, 20% African American Black, 7% more than one race, 5% Latino Hispanic, 1% Native American, and then an 11% who don't care to say. So thank you very much for participating in that. It's really important as we continue to do our public outreach that we're making sure that we're kind of covering the territory of who lives in the county and who needs to be participating in this. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to Adam, who's going to give a presentation on student body diversity.